okay, this is like really taking me back to the good old days. I'm about to scream. Hi guys, it's Jamila. Welcome back to my channel. I know y'all probably don't even remember who I am at this point, and that's fine. I deserve to have to work hard to gain your trust back after disappearing for 3+ months. But truly, the last video that I did was like my Ramadan TBR, and thank you guys so much, by the way, for all the support on that. And I just realized I have to go back and reply to you guys, but all the Ramadan well wishes and everything just had me literally smiling from ear to ear. But I was so busy during Ramadan. But anyways, so that happened. Ramadan kind of got me thinking like, oh, I need to like put time and energy into myself and like get myself in a better zone. So I've been out here just taking care of myself and going to the gym and spiritually trying to get myself on a better track and be a better person. And I have to say, I don't know if this helps the whole hiatus thing at all, but I've really self-reflected and it was good for me. So I guess we're just gonna go right into this video. I haven't been able to finish a book in a while because my brain is fried in a way, like as far as reading, and it's very hard for me to talk about this right now because it's just like, dude, this is a book channel, like what are you doing? I think I don't want to be dramatic and say like I've fallen out of love with reading. I don't think it's that. I think it's just I'm overwhelmed with reading, and I'm trying to really get back to the point of just enjoying a story. Like I put so much pressure into reading and I've just been kind of letting myself flow in whichever way I go, and I feel like it's been okay, but I still haven't been able to finish a book. If you relate, just let me know. Also, I feel like my focus, I have a short attention span. I already in general have a very short attention span, so now like after watching hours and hours of TikTok, it's even worse. We're just gonna get into all the books that I'm in the middle of right now. I'm pretty sure I've forgotten quite a few because I haven't. All right, I'm gonna try to make this quick and not too crazy a video. Actually, should I just make it long so we can just bond? First, some caffeine for the soul. I guess I'm gonna start with the books that I'm not that far into. The first book is 6 Crimson Cranes by Elizabeth Lim. I'm probably like, I want to say 25% of the way through this book, and I've been very much enjoying it. It's like very old Chinese folktale magical type of vibes, and I absolutely love it. I just have to sit still long enough to finish it. So far so good. I just love the beauty of the story and the simplicity of it. Like it's not doing too much, and I feel like, you know, when your brain is constantly running, like you need that. So this is one I plan on diving back into soon. You guys, do y'all constantly soft DNF books? Because I feel like that's what I should call it. I just call it putting it down, but in reality, if a certain amount of time passes, that's like a soft DNF. I don't DNF books because I don't like them. I just suck at reading. But yeah, so this is the first book. This is, I'll just read the back. Princess in Exile, a shape-shifting dragon, 6 enchanted cranes, and an unspeakable curse. It will take more than magic to find their way home. So I think the main character, her brothers get cursed and turned into cranes, and she has to save them. And I don't think she's allowed to speak. Oh yeah, she's not allowed to speak, I think, and that just makes it all the more interesting. So I'm very excited to finish this one. And can we just talk about how freaking gorgeous this is? This is freaking gorgeous. I couldn't go a day longer without having this copy in my hand, so I'm so happy I have it. Next up, I have The Fires of Vengeance by Evan Winter. I finally finished the first book. Please, a round of applause. please. Okay, because I don't know why it took me forever. I actually really did enjoy it. Like, I just love it. I don't know, but I really did enjoy it, even though the main character drove me crazy. But then I tried to think of life from his perspective, and me being me, I'd probably have the same just like fiery blinding rage as him. So I guess can't be mad at him. This is the second book. I've probably gotten, I want to say, a fourth of the way through this. Very much enjoying it so far. Definitely have to sit down and concentrate, but we'll get to that. Okay, so there's this one. This is Given by Mandy Taylor. I started this one a very long time ago, but I don't feel like I need to start over because, here, say hello. Say hello, 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 hey. This is like an African inspired fantasy with like dragons. It was originally on Wattpad, and yeah, I really should have read this, and it's so dumb because that, honestly, all of these books are so dumb because I'm just so excited for them, but what am I doing? I don't know. I really need to get on this one, but I'm probably like, I don't know, I'd only say like an eighth of the way through it, maybe like a sixth of the way through it. Why am I doing fractions? What is happening? Starting a reread of Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I have to reread the first 3 books and then continue on with the series, which I've been trying to do for like 2 freaking years, but we're not talking about that. Anyways, yeah, this is one that I started reading and it's just giving me so much nostalgia because of when I read this. I don't even want to say how many years ago it was when I first read this first book. All right, I'll say it. I think it was like 7 years ago, so I could be wrong. 15? Yeah. So yeah, I want to continue this reread. I want to do a video where I'm kind of like destroying the books as I read them. What do you guys think of that? Let me know. Don't ask me why. I just want to destroy some books, and I literally bought those paperbacks for that reason. And they're all like used $3-4 a piece, so it's not a loss to me. After that, we have Daughter of the Moon Goddess by Sulin Ten. This one, I am actually excited for the like mythology and the fantasy aspects of this, and it's just like super interesting in my opinion to see like other cultures, like mythology, besides like, you know, your basic Greek and all that stuff. Nothing wrong with that, I guess, but it's just like it gets boring after a while. We need something different, and this is different. So far so good. Something I will say about this book is that I really see it in my head. Like, I can really picture what's going on, and I feel like lately I read and there's just like a blank wall in my head. I don't know. Y'all, I got problems. I'm very excited to finish. I am only a whopping 20 pages into it, and this book is like almost 500 pages, I think, so I got a ways to go, but I'm very excited for this one. And I know it's terribly bad, but I just have this strong feeling that this is gonna be a favorite. I literally have this edition as well. I actually got this one first, and then I got this one because in what world is the UK and US edition of a book both like absolutely stunning? Like, these are both freaking gorgeous, and I couldn't miss out. But yeah, I'm really wanting the fairyloot edition of this. So if you're willing to sell it to me for a reasonable price that's affordable for a mommy of one, let me know, because I will definitely buy it from you. These prices for the fairyloot edition are just out of this world. I feel like it's so hard to get your hands on one without paying like an arm and a leg, and I'm trying to be patient. I really want one. Like, I literally want one so bad. So yeah, I'm loving this so far. I'll probably do a reading vlog just for this, so look out for that. And yeah, and the last book that I'm only a portion of the way through is For the Wolf by Hannah Witten. I don't even know if I should count this. This is crazy. I'm only 10 pages. So I feel like I thought I was further. Yeah, definitely thought I was further into this than I am, but I'm not. So yep. But this one is like, I think a Red Riding Hood retelling, and it just, I think it's like the eldest daughter gets like, oh no, the second daughter gets sacrificed to the wolf. She has like this power she can't control, and she pretty much like low-key wants to go so that she doesn't hurt anybody she loves. And you know, there's a wolf and there's a girl and there's a wolf and we like it. So yeah, so getting into books that I'm way further into and really just like am at the precipice of finishing, we have, is that the right word? Precipice? Okay, we're gonna go with it. If I'm wrong, ignore it. Anyways, so we have The Freedom Race by Lucinda Roy. I'm over 50% of the way through this book, and this has been a very slow read for me because it's literally traumatizing. And I should have known a book called The Freedom Race would F me up in the head, okay? This is like set in like a, I don't even know how to explain it. It's speculative fiction. It blends the Underground Railroad with The Handmaid's Tale. And it says the Second Civil War, the sequel, came and went in the United States, leaving radiation sickness and fractures too deep to mend. One faction, the Homestead Territories, dealt with the devastation by recruiting immigrants from Africa and beginning a new slave trade, while the other two factions stood by and watched. That's not even touching the surface of the things that happen in this book and how traumatizing it is. It's so traumatizing. And then it says, like, this should tell you enough. The main character, Gigi Laudermule, was bred and raised in captivity on one of the plantations in the Homestead Territories of the disunited states to serve and breed more mule seeds. I don't think I need to say anything else. This book is traumatizing. I really just want to finish it to have it over with. And I have to make sure I rate it based on the quality of the read and not how much it traumatizes me and how much, I'll be honest with you, there's no way you can like read this book and like enjoy it, so to speak, because it's just that, like, I don't know. Then we have Renegade. I am 114 pages into Renegades. I am enjoying it. It gives like a very YA comic booky vibe, and I just love comic book vibes. It doesn't really, to me, I don't know why, but it doesn't really give me Marvel vibes. It gives me DC vibes. So if you like that, I think you would enjoy this book. But also I'm not done with it, so I don't know if I should be recommending it. But Marissa Meyerman, I mean, so far so good with her. Like, I don't feel like I have any problems. I need to finish this. And like, I was so excited about this series. I literally not spray painted, I actually literally hand painted the edges of this, and I still haven't finished it because I'm a clown. All right, this one is really making me so mad at myself, but it's the 100,000 Kingdoms by N.K. Jemisin. The stupid thing about the fact that I can't even talk, the stupid thing about me not having finished this yet is that I am literally enjoying it, but I guess it's like one of those things where you like savor the flavor, you know what I mean? Like, it's so intriguing. The world is so like, what the hell is going on? Like, I just want to read more. I just want to eat this up, but I've been taking it slow. Oh my god. And there was like this reveal and I was just like, ah. But yeah, it's so good. I'm on page 140. Yeah, 140. If you hear my toddler screaming, act like you don't. I'm on page 140 and it's sensational. But yeah, it's so good because it's so weird and it's literally what I like. And Monet from Life is Monet sent this to me, and honestly I'm just very obsessed with it. But it's like I'm a fake fan because why haven't I finished it? But look at the tabs. But like, why? I think that's why too. I wanted to tab it. I didn't want to finish it and not tab it. And I move through books obviously faster when I don't tab it, but like I really wanted to savor it and like be able to go back and look at my tabs. So yeah, but I really love this book so far. I really cannot wait to continue this series. I don't really know how to describe this, but I do agree with Monet when she said that if I like Strange the Dreamer, I would like this. I definitely agree. Somehow it gives similar vibes. I don't know. I'm not, don't shoot the messenger. I don't know. It's not, I'll say it's not as like soft as Strange the Dreamer was. Well, can I even call it that? Because Strange gets brutal, but I don't know. It's just it, you know. Next we have A Forgery of Roses by Jessica S. Olsen. I started reading this one because I was doing a video for the publishing company involving this book, and I just felt a little more authentic if I read the book. But I didn't finish it before I finished my video. But it still helped me really get the vibe of the book. So I'm about 50% of the way through this, and actually it's really not bad. It's like one of those kind of like a comfortable, cozy, dark mystery, magical type of read. It follows this main character who has this power that she has to hide, and she can pretty much make changes to people by painting them. People, things, I think animals. She can make changes to them, and she ends up getting found out that she can actually do this when there's like she's doing a painting of an injured puppy, I think, and she, instead of painting him the way he was, she painted him healed and healed him, and then that exposes her, and she's pretty much blackmailed into coming and having to bring someone back to life in this rich family. And it's something she's never done before. It takes a lot of power, and it's a very interesting concept. I actually really think it's like, if you don't expect the world of it and just go into it to enjoy that aspect, I think you'll really enjoy this book. But yeah, so I'm gonna finish this one pretty soon, and it's not that long, which is also a win. So this one, you guys, don't even look at me, because I have been stuck in the middle of this book for like 3 years. Maybe not 3, but maybe 3. That is God's Grave by J. Kristoff. I literally have not read Dark Dawn yet, and I have 2 copies of Dark Dawn, and I'm glad I didn't get 2 copies of, copies of the other books. Oh shoot, I do have 2 copies of these because I had the paperbacks. Whatever, we're not talking about my insanely ridiculous book buying habits right now, but this is the second book in the Nevernight Chronicles. I actually was really enjoying this one, and then everybody was going nuts on J. Kristoff while I was in the middle of this, and I was just like, abandon ship. Y'all ain't finna take me down. Yeah, so I know that like this author is very problematic. I'm sure I've mentioned at least 3 or 4 problematic authors, so just be aware. I actually really enjoyed Nevernight a lot. Like, I would reread it. This one, I really was enjoying it so much, so I need to finish it. And honestly, I barely remember what happened in the first half of this book. I remember Nevernight so clearly for some reason, and this book is just a blur. I don't know. So I definitely want to finish reading this. I'm over, I don't know if I'm over 50%. I feel like I am. Page 240. Oh god. Page 242. So yeah, this is definitely a must. Like one of the top ones, just because of how long I've been not trying to finish it, but how long I put it down for. I need to pick it back up. It might be too late at this point. I don't know. Nevernight is about Mia Corvair, who is an assassin whose parents were murdered, and now she's out for vengeance, and vengeance she will get. Also, there's like a shadow cat called Mr. Kindly, my favorite character. All right, so next we have a book from one of you guys, and that is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I really wanted to pick this one up because it was sent to me a while ago. This is sent to me by Eris from Seattle. Thank you, Eris, and I actually am very much enjoying this book. I'm over 60% of the way through it. So I will say, the beginning hooked me. Like, immediately I was hooked and snatched and everything. The middle's kind of losing me, I'm not gonna lie. I was like very intrigued at first, but I think Henry's storyline coming into it kind of like I'm interested, but I'm not as interested as I was like in Addie and her like history and everything. So there's that. But I do still like Henry. He seems like a possible cinnamon roll. He's more like a cinnamon swirl, we'll say that. So yeah, I definitely find the concept of this book and the execution actually is very good. But we'll see how this last third of the book goes, because I don't know. I'm shooketh that I'm actually enjoying it, because to be honest, I did not expect much from this. A lot of people said it was very basic. Well, I don't know about a lot of people, but some people I knew said it was very basic, so I didn't go into this expecting much, but I'm receiving, and that is that. This one follows a character who she pretty much got herself in this well, she was running from a marriage that she was supposed to be a part of, and she made a deal with some demon creature, and the deal was for her to pretty much be free. But of course, when you make a deal with a demon creature, there's like a loophole, and she ends up with this curse where as soon as she's out of someone's sight, they forget about her completely, don't remember meeting her, talking to her, whatever. Like, her family no longer remembers her, everyone she knew and grew up with no longer remembers her, and she can't die. Like, she's high-key immortal. I don't know, I think she's like 300 years old in the present. So yeah, all kind of stuff that like I find interesting. Very intriguing stuff here, but I am getting bored. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I think this will be our last big boy. Oh no, I forgot. Oh my god. Hold on, pause. Okay, so I forgot about the Way of Kings. I'm actually pretty, in my opinion, I mean, I'm not saying I'm breaking no records, but I'm 236 pages into the Way of Kings. That's a big one. How did I forget that? I swear there's probably something else I'm forgetting. We're just gonna not talk about it. But yeah, I actually love this so far. I'm fascinated. I think what made me stop was just like everyone's suggestions on how to read Brandon Sanderson. Like, so far this is my first one, so I don't think I'm that lost. But yeah, this is one I have to finish. And then we have A Sky Beyond the Storm, which I am 206 pages into. I'm very much enjoying it. I'm just super nervous as to how this, I don't know what you call it for a book, this series. I'm very curious as to how it's going to end. I'm very excited for it, and I can't wait to see how it goes. But this is the 4th book in the An Ember and an Ashes books, and I personally think that this is a solid 4-star series, maybe even 5-star to some people. I don't know yet, I'm still deciding, but it's just so lovely. I love it. I love it. I just, Sabata here has my heart. So if you're interested, I say give it a shot. I think there's no way you can lose. I mean, there's some people who disagree, but I think you'll enjoy at least some aspects of it if you enjoy fantasy and YA, and you know, later in these books it gets a little brutal. So yeah, that's that. Whew. I was very long-winded with this. Thank you guys so much for being patient, and I'm acting like everybody was sitting there waiting for me to post. Sorry. I'm glad to get this video done. I actually have videos lined up that I need to get edited. You guys, please pressure me. I love that. I love when people pressure me. It makes me feel so ready to work. So I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Also, any videos you want to see in the future, comment down below. Tell me what you're reading because I am curious. And just tell me a book that just really knocked your socks off and that you couldn't stop reading. You were just turning pages. I would really love to know because I can't finish a book. I hope you guys are all doing well. Bye.